Just hold up, okay?
All right, what's up?
Randy Cox was at a block party when New Haven police arrived in response to a weapons complaint. Officers arrested Cox, who they say is an ex-felon and was carrying a firearm illegally. As they were transporting him to jail, authorities say Officer Oscar Diaz was speeding and came to a sudden stop to avoid an accident. As a result, Cox's head is slammed against the back of the van, which had no seatbelt.
I can't hear you.
Despite Cox's repeated calls for help, it took the officer almost 4 minutes to check on him.
Can you move at all?
I can't move.
Before calling an ambulance to meet him at the police station. When the van arrived, several other officers were waiting and began berating Cox to get out.
Move your leg. Sit up.
Why you not listening, bro?
Sit up.
I can't move.
You're not even trying.
Hold.
About 3 minutes later, they dragged Cox, feet first, out of the van.
What's going on? Huh?
You ain't cracking. You just drank too much.
Before officers forcefully hoisted him into a wheelchair.
Sit up.
Cox is processed and dragged into a holding cell about 10 minutes after the van arrived at the station.
He's perfectly fine. You want to put these on? Yeah.
He was placed on the floor where an officer shackled his legs, but he couldn't move as he was paralyzed from the chest down.
Mr. Cox was mistreated. He should have received medical attention immediately. We can't defend anything that was released.
Now, the 5 officers involved are on paid leave pending an investigation. This morning, Cox remains hospitalized in intensive care. Attorney Ben Crump is representing Cox's family as they pursue damages against the city.
We want criminal accountability for those officers, but we also want to see policy changes.
Cox's sister, LaToya Boomer, says she just couldn't finish watching the footage of how officers treated her brother.
It made me sick to my stomach. To treat somebody like that, at what point in time do you believe someone that's saying, I think my neck is broke?
Oh. Well, the mayor's office announced several policy changes following the incident, including installing seat belts in all police department transport vans and requiring officers to buckle in detainees. Seat belts were already required in police cruisers. Now, Crump said the family will seek a civil settlement from the city to cover Cox's medical care and lifelong injuries. Obviously, these police officers have a tough job, but it's always humanity first.
Yeah.
Right. Humanity first.
We saw none of that there. Especially when you see him standing as he's getting in the van and he's fine standing.
He's fine.
And the way that they spoke to him, that's the thing that's also very heartbreaking to see, the way they spoke to him. Get up.
You're perfectly fine.
You're perfectly
Drank
fine.
too much.
When you see that he hit his head the way that he did.
I know.
The humanity.
Yeah.
I was thinking that throughout the entire story. Where's the humanity? Yes, perhaps there was a crime, but you have to treat even those who break the law with humanity.
Yeah. And after Freddie Gray, I'm surprised that this is even an issue, that you put somebody in a van like that and not buckle them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
Still some
tough
things
to
we
watch.
need to fix there. Rika, thank you.
Thank you, Tariq.